Hey folks, good morning from the office. I am your host, BKP. We are North Georgia's only live online morning show. That's right, Monday morning, 71 degrees here in LJ, Georgia, 8:02 in the morning. Josh, 8:02, we got to start at 8. I don't care if I'm talking to you. You guys say, don't tell me to shut up. That wouldn't be nice. I don't like that word. But just say hush. It's 8 o'clock. Hush. Anyhow. Yeah, that you can. Boy, you're on. Oh man, you're right out of the box this morning. Good to be back, folks. I want to thank you, all you viewers out there, and family and friends, and all of you viewers are family and friends. I appreciate you very much. And we're going to go into that. I know Bruce and Rick filled in Thursday, and everybody did a great job Friday. I appreciate this whole entire staff and Lauren Hunter, and we'll talk more about that later. But I am back here, folks, on this Monday morning. Could not wait to get here. Let's show people how they can get in touch with the show. There you go right there. Let's start Monday morning off just like that. There's our phone number and our email address and all the ways you can follow us on social media. And, hey, you know what? If you want to be on the show, you just text me and tell me you want to be on the show. That's it. We'll we got a lot to get in 2 hours, and sometimes we can't get everybody in or can't fit it in, and we apologize up front. We really want to make sure that we do right by the audience at any time. But, hey, send me an email and we'll read it, whatever the case may be. There you go. We're going to get started this Monday morning. Now, Josh, I was out of town, and I got caught in the middle. I was very concerned this weekend. I got caught in the middle of a climate change event. Now, that's what it is, climate events now. Recent climate event, it's an event. I don't know, folks. So I got caught in a climate change event. I never thought I would, and I did, right in the middle. Give me number 1. That's the dash of my car. I was in an area this past week where when that said 102, the heat index was like 112, 115. They were saying it was like felt like 115 out. I mean, look at that right there, 102. A climate change event, your host, stuck right in it. I was in that. Boom, number 14, go there. You see that right there? Holy moly, it's hot. You see that? Hot and humid, severe storms right up there. Boom. So I wanted to start with that just to let you know I did survive the climate change event. I did. We got a lot going on this week. Okay, we got a lot going on this week. Josh is putting up, I'm going to tell you because you're family and friends, and I'm going to get really direct here this morning on a couple things. I didn't get in this morning. All right, wasn't out partying, so get that out of your mind. But I didn't get into my house this morning till about 1:40. So I got in bed about 2 a.m., running on about 3 hours sleep. And even though I'm running on about 3 hours sleep, I still think I can outwit my guest this morning. That's not nice, right? But we do have a guest coming up. Racist in America. Now, let me do this, Josh. I sent you over, and the reason I said that, I sent you over a bunch of pictures. I know which ones. You're not up to 42, correct? All right, give me 42 for a minute. This is from last week because these 4 individuals, we're going to call them 4 individuals to start this morning, okay? Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, and Ayanna Pressley. I'm going to try to get them right. I want to be serious this morning. These 4 congresswomen hold the complete Democrat Party in the palm of their hand. They have them by the chinny chin chin. They have the Democrat Party by the short hairs. I'm just saying, don't get all bent out of shape so early. Now, the Democrats have run out, and it's sad. And I'm going to say this because I know I'm going to get questioned on this down the road. But they're running out of how to make you feel guilty about your vote. Now, the thing is they don't know what to do to stop Donald J. Trump. They don't know what to do to stop the lady of color, the mother of color, the female. We have to do that, folks, because we have gender. We have to identify. You know, she could be a transgender / this / that, whatever. You know, so they don't know what to do with the female woman of color that is racing down the highway to their job this morning, that is actually a part of the economic growth, that is making some pretty good money, although she is a woman of color and she's got 3 kids at home, and she says, you know what? I'm going to vote for Donald Trump. That messes up, not white woman. That messes them up. They can't take it. They don't know what to do next. There's a couple things with the racist. Couple things. First of all, the black, if they can get this done, the black vote that is increasing on a daily basis. There's 2 things here that they're doing side by side. The border. Well, the border is supposed to decrease Trump's support in the Hispanic communities. The deep state media, folks, do not want you to know how well Trump is doing in the Hispanic communities in this country. They don't want you to know that Bill Clinton and Joe Biden put Bill Clinton along with Joe Biden in the Senate and the rest of those Democrats put the crime bill in place and went around and rounded up young black males and incarcerated them at record numbers. The media a couple weeks ago, let's get clear and listen, okay? The media a couple weeks ago, raids on TV. Why there were, now wait a minute. Listen to me close. We have to sink this in, because we're going to have to answer for this racist approach. The media went around weeks ago and yelled it was that children were living in fear, that when they came home from school, their mom and dad would be gone. That law enforcement, which happens to be ICE, would show up with legal documents, deportation documents, that says the court says you have to leave. You've exhausted all of your, appeals, and this is a legal document that says you have to leave. The media, the left, have been in total chaos over that. Raids. And that people would come home from school, children, and mom and dad would be gone. Or mom would go to work and come home and dad is gone. Or dad go to work and come home and they caught mom and him and the children. Think about that. Down at the border, separating children. Remember the theme here. Why, taking these children away from their families. And they want you to feel that everything about that is wrong. Did you see the media pouring out the cries when Bill Clinton signed the crime bill and said, little black children in America were going to school, and they were in fear that they would come home and their black male father would be, well, that's the only way you do it, so don't make fun of me. Let's move along. Their black father would be incarcerated and they'd be separated. Did we have that same fear? Okay? When we incarcerated black young men in America, stay with me, after the crime bill, was there a outpouring of crying? Was there an outpouring of, what are we doing here? Was there an outpouring of young black children are in the inner city fatherless? And look at the emotional scars. Look what will happen to them. Look what will go on. Was there? No. No concern. Racist. Donald Trump, the President of the United States of America, is doing so well on all levels. Now, we're not talking about the deep state media, and we're not talking about the rhinos, the Republicans in name only, that don't have any backbone, and we're not talking about Chuck and Nancy, and we're not talking about these 4 congresswomen that hold the short hairs of the Democrat Party right here and are squeezing. We're not talking about that. We're talking about Black America that's starting to say, what the hell do we have to lose? So you've got to get Black America, that if it's 15 or 20%, to say, no, we can't vote for a racist. They have to label this man racist. So Black America will walk away from the polls and say, I like the guy, but I can't go with the racist. And then what happened to Barack Obama? How did he get elected? They're going in the playbook. The left always goes to the playbook, folks. They do. And how did Barack Obama get elected the first time? Not to discount the collapse of the economy, okay? But white guilt. White guilt in America. Why the white man and women said, we're sorry for racism. We're sorry for slavery. We're sorry for the way the black man and woman has been treated. So we want to erase our white guilt. So we will vote for you. So we have the black vote where, hey, we can't vote for a racist. And then you have the white vote, all right, the lily white vote, all right. Well, the lily whites was Herbert Hoover. I wish people learn when Herbert Hoover spoke, they called the group the Lily Whites. Anyhow, but you have the Lily Whites. You know, let's just say they drive them fancy cars and they drop the kids off at private schools, which is okay. The white guilt. Can we get that percent back? The white guilt. And then can we enrage the Democrats to get riled up over racism in America? Now, I am very disappointed in a lot of people. And when I say that, you know, I have levels, and I'm angry, this, that, and everything. But I tell people, for me, don't let me tell you I'm disappointed. When I get to disappoint, I'm just really disappointed, okay? And everything's blowing up, and we know the chant, send her back, the 13 seconds. Oh my God, there was 13 seconds chant. Send her back. What a racist chant. No, it was not. We're talking about Ayanna Omar from Minnesota. She's from Somalia. She is not born and raised here, but she is a U.S. citizen. Yes. You look at Somalia, you look at the government, and you look at this woman's rhetoric, what she has said, period, just what she has said, is very anti-American. That's my opinion. So people broke out in North Carolina, down in Greenville. Well, you know, the air's not real thick down there in Greenville. It's a little thin, so anyhow, right? But they broke out into the send her back. Now, I have told you, if you've watched this show for 3 years, they will make me the problem. I am the problem this morning. I come to you as the problem in America. Now, I'm not going to get to the age, but let's just put it out here. I'm white. Yep, that's still me. I'm white. In my 50s, we'll say it. We'll just leave it there. Some damn place between 50 and 60, damn it. But these damn kids can't keep up with me. Don't you think they can keep up? But anyhow, so I'm white. I'm in my 50s. Let's see, what else? I will. What I see now, I'm just going to put it this way so you think maybe I'm open-minded about it. What I see now in the Democrat ranks, I will be voting for Donald J. Trump for President of the United States. I support the President of the United States, and I think in the grand scheme of things, he's doing a very good job. Did you see the bullseye go around me? Did you see the target? So I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to set this up because when we come back, we're going to have a guest. All right? So I have been saying for the longest time, I am, according to the deep state media, I'm the problem, okay? So there's a fella, he lives up in Blue Ridge, Georgia, and he's always posting, and I know this person, okay? And he's always posting, he posted all during the Russian investigation, collusion, witch hunt. Not to speak of Mueller, it's Mueller's day, all day Wednesday. Black out your calendar. So we'll talk about that. But this individual posts all the time, and I don't bite. You know, I see the guy's posts, I read them on social media, and I say, no. I'm not putting anything on there. I'm not doing that. But this guy wrote, now understand what I'm saying, this guy wrote the perfect post. Now, don't misunderstand that when I say that. This guy wrote what I call the perfect post. And it is, Josh, give me number, let me find it here. And on July 18th at 11:07, number 30, okay? Kobe Bach, is that, would you say Bach or Bach? How would you exactly, I want to be, all right. So Kobe Bach wrote this on Facebook on July 18th at 11:07 a.m. This is what he said. I will make it simple. Now, when I say the perfect post, he framed it. He framed it as well as anybody out there wants to send a target at your host. Well, I'll make it simple. If you continue to support his actions, being President Donald Trump, and defend his words. All right, so I support his actions. I defend his words on a daily basis. You are condoning racism. Okay. And you are not a decent American. So I'm reading and I'm thinking, okay, I support his actions. I defend his words. I feel like he said, if I do that, I'm a racist. You're not a decent American. I think he said you're not a decent American. I'm thinking he's speaking directly to me. Not that he wrote it for me, but it's that post that said directly to me. And as you can see underneath, he linked Trump goads crowd into urging deportation of congresswomen, okay? And then he says, nor a decent human being. Racist? Not a decent American, nor a decent human being. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, you went all the way to the marks. You know, conservatives are not inherently bad people, but if you allow a monster to thrive, then you are guilty. You are as guilty as that monster. So I said, I sat on that for a minute, and I have never responded to this guy's post. Never. Okay? And I said to myself, you know, I just never want to get involved. Don't want to go there, okay? But this one particularly, now, I'm going to tell you, July 18th, today's July 22nd. I typed one response. One response. Let's go to number 27. So I did. I wrote a response and I said, okay, you see there's BKP. And here's all I asked. No foul language, no attack on Colby, nothing. I just said, did you call me a racist? Did you call me a racist? Not a decent American? Nor a decent human being? Because I support, did you do that? I never respond to your post. I told myself I never respond to your post, but today you personally attacked me. I felt what he wrote was a personal attack. I was very clear, I support President Donald J. Trump. So now tell me what you think of me. That's my post back. Period. I didn't say anything. Josh, I'm just going to put you on the spot. Do you see me responding in an ugly tone?
No.
But you read his post, right?
Yep.
And all I asked him to do is to tell me what he thinks of me, right?
Yep.
That's it. I translated his post. Hey, are you talking to me? Did you call me a racist? Did you call me not a decent American or human being? I just want to throw it out there. I love tests. So, this thing blew up all weekend long. It blew up. But that's my only post. I never touched it after that. I never wrote another thing. I never responded. That's a white lie. I do have that because somebody wrote something and I took a picture and said, see how angry they got. But that I will show you that. So I don't want to mislead, but I left that alone. People attacked me. Where is he at? Why won't wait till you see one of the tweets that says maybe Brian K. Pritchard won't come out from under his blank long enough to respond. But this is all I wrote. So here's what I'm going to do this morning, okay? So I invited Colby Bach. I thought, hey, this is America. This is what we're at. Now, let me say this. Let's go to number 39, okay? Really quick. Trump rally goers incredibly patriotic. Won't say if send her back chants were racist. Okay? Let's go to Minka and Joe, number 38, as they're in Florida enjoying their tax breaks this morning in Florida. Trump questions critics' patriotism. Says Congresswomen not capable of loving our country. All right? And let me give you one more, and we will go on to, let's see. Here's the tweet that Trump put out this morning, and it was on Fox News Sunday. Number 32 here. The United States under President Obama has truly become a gang that couldn't shoot straight. Everything he touches turns to garbage. So they found a tweet about Obama that Trump put out in 2014 because Trump said that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez said garbage. Two things I got to go because we got to get ready. Let me put this here. Number 12, the Mueller report Wednesday. There you go. There's Nadler, chair of the House Judiciary Committee, saying that, yes, we have evidence of high crimes and misdemeanors. So that is the all-day special coverage. You look in the corner. The reason I take the pictures, Wednesday on CNN, the Mueller hearing, special coverage, 8 a.m. Oh, they're going to pregame it, postgame it, halftime report brought to you by, boom. Then go to 13, number 13, Dems pinning hopes on Mueller. Adam Schiff, House Intelligence Committee. So he's going to go over to the House Intelligence Committee, and Adam Schiff says the American people did not have time to read the Mueller report. It's too mundane. But Robert Mueller, he will bring it to life. Like you're reading books on tape. Robert Mueller is going to bring it to life. And that's what we need for the American people. I'm your host, BKP. When we come back, Colby's going to join us. Supposed to be calling in at 8:30, and we're going to just ask him, hey, Colby, I'm going to tell him where I stand and say, go. Am I a racist? And let him go. Let's hear what he has to say. I'm your host, BKP. Good to be home. Good to be back. God bless America. Love my president. Support my president. So how do you like me now? Take a break.